Pisces, welcome to your general love reading. I hope you are well and that the new year is treating you well. What is up? What is going on? I have a new tarot deck and a new board to go along with it. Love it. But we're going to start off with some oracles, yeah? Show me that Piscean energy, please. Show me that Piscean energy. What's up for Pisces? What's going on? Show me Pisces. What's going on for my spicy Pisces? What's going on? Show me Pisces, please. What's up? The moon. That's you. What's going on? That's you. What you doing? The Chariot. You might have Cancer in your chart. The Sun. Why is it under your moon energy, though? Why is it under your moon energy? Oh. We're digging into this today. That's you. It's your power card. So I don't know how concerned I should be. It seems that there's some self-awareness here. The moon, obviously for you, is a little different compared to everyone else who experiences it. That means you're more familiar with your own particular emotional depths, the stuff that's not comfortable. You might have some Cancer or Leo in your chart, or both. In your moon energy, whether you know it or not, you're moving forward. I think you want to, though. The moon is your card. That means you have to be aware of it. Energetically speaking, you want to move forward. The Chariot and the Sun, you want to pursue your sun. Your happiness, your warmth. Get out of the murky moon waters where it's cold. And move towards emotional happiness. Something that is fulfilling. Something that is worthwhile and that you can grow and thrive and feel nourished by. Water and fire. Pisces, but why is it under your moon? You're aware of it. Are you thinking about it? Why are you thinking about it? Why is it under your moon energy? Surely it's not a secret even to you. Come on now. Can't fool me, Pisces. You can't fool me. What's going on? Clear, calm, warm waters. Loving waters. In other words, the Chariot and the Sun. Loving, warm waters. Show what I need to see, please, for Pisces. Pisces, what you doing? Show what I need to see, please, for that Piscean energy. Oh, you can't hide from me. I'll find you. I'll find you. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Piscean energy. Show me that Piscean energy, please. What's up? What's going on? What's going on, please? Show me Pisces. Yeah, you're done with that shit. Okay, look, this is not the main gig. That's the main gig right there. Nine of Swords, the World, the Hanged Man, but I'm supposed to see this. It does have one of your power cards in it. There's something here you're sick of worrying about. Like, you're fucking sick of it. Seriously sick of it. You're tired of thinking about it. You're tired of being removed from it. You're tired of it being kind of away and fuzzy and undefined. There's a sort of fuzzy, undefined thing here that causes you anxiety, and you don't want it to cause that in you anymore. Okay, you want that to be over. There is something here you have been suspended from, or you have been suspended from, and you want that shit to come to an end. Some of it is the worry of your mind that you want it to be over, but there's something here that directly involves your feelings, that you put it off because it makes you uncomfortable, and you want that to stop. That's for some of you. Your energy, Five of Cups. Ace of Wands. Three of Wands. Baby, you want something else. You want to be somewhere else. You want to be someone else. Where you are currently. Five of Cups is your current. And then, I'm sorry. I apologize. I do these hour after hour, and sometimes they get a little. So, Five of Cups, recent emotional past. Your current is the Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, future orientation. You are literally looking for something new. It doesn't have to be a secret. The Queen of Wands, the one that surrounds you. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups. There is someone here who surrounds you. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Wheel of Fortune. I don't know what's changing about them. I know that they have a certain level of energy towards you or for you. Why they're subject to the Wheel of Fortune, I do not know. But this is someone who has very strong feeling. It could be two somebodies who have strong feelings towards you. It could literally be two people. a Queen of Wands type, Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but someone who is kind of passionate, maybe a hothead. They're fiery, they take no prisoners, they don't take blah, blah, blah. And versus a King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, someone who is very emotionally mature, and they can say, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm experiencing, and this is how I have feelings for you, and very self-claiming in that respect. So there could be a division between two energies here, especially with that Wheel of Fortune between those two. One is past orientation, one is future orientation. Which one do you gravitate towards? Oh my, Pisces, Pisces. That's the reason I call you Spicy Pisces. Here's the simple truth, baby. Your underlying Eight of Cups, the Moon. You, again. If you're being honest with yourself, you've already walked away from one of these situations. You've emotionally checked out, or you're emotionally numb or absent towards someone. And you wish to go to a state of the sun, judgment. A new form of happiness. Or you want to take it further. You've told yourself repeatedly not to have feelings for someone. Leave them behind in the moon. Which is exactly the one that you are gravitating towards, is the one that's buried under your moon energy. The one you told yourself not to get attached to. Oh, we in it today. We are in it. Show me this connection, please, between... I try not to read more than two energies. However, life being what it is, that's not always possible. So, whose connection value I'm about to see, I'm not sure. We're going to have to just play as we go. All right? Because Two of Cups is here. There's an Eight of Pentacles here. It's a working connection. Two of Pentacles. Okay. So the person whom you identify the most as having to work with their energy or compromise with their energy, that's where the most emotional confusion lies. Someone whom you have a patternized relationship with, who in the real world you might actually work with, or someone that you have a certain level of monetary value with, you share household or money with, possibly. So that could be very well someone who you have a pattern, an emotional pattern with them, but there's still confusion surrounding it. The overview is the Five of Pentacles. We are thinking about exiting a situation. Five of Pentacles, there it is again, the Eight of Cups. Queen of Cups, that's you. Your heart space, if you're being honest with yourself, is tired and burdened. Very much so. And there is this insistence I have to emotionally numb myself to a situation that I don't think you want to be emotionally numb to. We shall see. And there's the insistence too with the Emperor there to back it up. I know you've been running on that mentality, this is the way things are, but that's not exactly serving you, is it? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. What's up? What's going on? Show me. Show me that Piscean energy. Show me that Piscean energy, please. Show me that Piscean energy, please. Oh, Pisces. Do we have the love of two people here? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Show me what I need to see, please. Yeah, there's that commitment energy with the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. So there's a relationship value here that's under strain. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on for Pisces? Take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Dealing with one energy is already complicated. Never mind two, never mind three. Okay? And I can already tell you there's more than two people here. And that being said, cross watchers, you are welcome, of course. But I am reading for Pisces today. It's default their reading, so I'm going to say you in Pisces in reference to them. If it's reversed, it's reverse. Okay? That's it. Five of Cups. Ace of Wands twice. Bro. Sis. All that fire energy got reduced to a page. You are marrying somebody else. Ace of Wands for Ace of Wands over that Five of Cups. However, there's regret attached to it. Oh God. You didn't want to fight yourself. You reduced your energy drastically. You shared an Ace of Wands with somebody else. They reflected it back at you. Okay. Tension, strain. and we didn't want to fight. We did not want to fight. We did not want to compete. We did not want to do any of that. Five of Wands is in reverse. We did not want to compete for somebody's fire. We didn't want to touch it. We got reduced. So the Page of Wands, I do believe you, Pisces, reduced your wand feeling that you were experiencing with somebody else. You reduced it to a Page of Wands. You told yourself, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to compete. I'm not going to fight for that particular fire. It's not worth it to me to have that kind of a particular battle or war. Okay. However, with that Three of Wands, show me that Three of Wands. Show me that Three of Wands, please. Show me that Three of Wands. Show me that Three of Wands. It could be somebody wasn't feeling it with you, but no, I call bullshit. On the contrary, I think you were feeling a great deal with somebody else. Three of Wands, King of Pentacles. It was practically and logically the best thing and safest thing to do. We tried to end the connection in that sense of longing and waiting. So that King of Pentacles, you might have some Earth in your chart, as well as Queen of Swords. No, I just believe, honestly, Pisces, at face value. Again, I'm a very face value person. Okay, I tend to read things as they are, and my intuition intervenes as appropriate. So look, King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the World. Simply put, and I feel like this is a strong reflection of Aries reading, just based on the most basic value here. Somebody had yet to close out a cycle. I'm seeing two distinct energies. One is a King of Pentacles, one is a Queen of Swords. Somebody's matching those characteristics. But a cycle had yet to be complete, despite the fact we had two prevalent Ace of Wands here. And the thing is, somebody could not fight. We could not fight. We could not compete. We could not engage. Five of Wands is the lack of engagement in that physical or fire energy. And it's in the reverse here. It's in the downverse. So our Ace of Wands got reduced to a Page of Wands. This is what I can express. And it's not much. But this is what I can do. There's regret attached to this. Missed opportunity. Emotions not expressed, fire not expressed. Again, the Five of Wands in the downverse. I refuse to fight for this. I refuse to throw my hat in that arena. I refuse, I refuse, I refuse. I understand that we are matching each other in terms of that Ace of Wands, but I cannot participate. I'm in something. That's coming across as you. This could be your person. I don't know who. Again, this is why I don't read more than two energies. You understand me? So you have to tell me who is who. And that's if you feel like you can. You don't have to. You know, I am very much an advocate and free will of speech. Okay, I want people to declare themselves. I would never, you know, say, you tell me. No, people need to speak of their own accord. Okay, and I'm not going to drag the truth out of anybody. You either speak for yourself or you don't. You can either say this is true or it's not, this is what I feel or it's not, but I'm not going to sit there and pester anybody. No, you speak of your own accord. And if it doesn't resonate with you at all, then it's not your story. Don't worry about it. Don't break a sweat if you ain't running. Okay? Okay. Yes, this one. Okay, I'm going to do my best to divide this into clear people. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. There's a Wheel of Fortune in between these two people. They feel like two distinct people. They just do. Show me this Queen of Wands, please. 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 There again. Show me there. The people, let's be honest, it's two people that surround you. One you clearly rejected, or you greatly reduced your interaction with them and went from an ace to a page. We refuse to fight for this or to try it or engage in it, right? Sorry. Okay. I have so much hair that at this point, when I move it, I know when it's off balance. So, but I don't get a haircut because I don't want to. I don't want to get a haircut there. I mean, I just don't want to. Okay. And Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. Interesting. Show me this Queen of Wands, please. Show me that Queen of Wands. Show me that Queen of Wands. Show me that Queen of Wands, please. This is that one. The one that the cycle has not closed out. Okay, there is a relationship value attached to this Queen of Wands. And again, Aries, Leo, Sag, or just someone who kind of has that temperament, or perhaps you're still very much attracted to them, or they're still very much attracted to you. I don't know. But this is for whom the cycle is reflected already. They might be strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sag. But this is who that person is, and this is who I do believe this is you, as the King of Pentacles is currently tied to. Someone who can sometimes be cold, critical, logical, analytical, or fiery, hot, passionate, but kind of pissed off. You know, sometimes they can have a temper, or you're just still very much attracted to them or something like that. But this is the person whom the world is attached to. It's on the relationship value. Okay. I once did a private reading for a client that was upwards to 2 hours because they wanted multidimensional readings on like 3 people or something like that. They paid extra, so I didn't care. But still, it can get really exhausting. I don't have 2 hours today with you, Pisces. I don't have 2 hours. So I want to see some results, Pisces. Because I would love to give you I would love to give you 2 hours, baby, but I ain't got that kind of time. So I want to see some results. And you're like, I know, I identify, I want the same damn thing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch, because these are 2 different personalities. King of Cups, show me this. Show me this King of Cups, please. Show me this King of Cups. Most likely that person that provoked the 5 of Cups with the Magician. We wanted it, but we didn't take it. It's like, again, it's coming across as missed opportunity. Show me. Yeah. Show me this King of Cups, please. Show me this King of Cups. Show me this King of Cups. Who is this? It's under the future orientation. Possibly. Yeah, that's correct. It's the one that we actually want, and they probably got reduced to friend, which is very much your MO pattern. All signs have pros and cons. One of your strengths is that you have multiple working relationships with people. It's one of your superpowers. I've never, it's Pisces, let me put it this way. Pisces is like the Tom Petty of the zodiac. There's just no way you can't get along with Tom Petty. Everybody's like, I like one song, but at least that one song. Okay, that's just how Pisces you are. You're just that person that everybody can connect to, and you can find a value in everyone. And even if you can't experience someone in a certain way, you will kind of divert their energy in a way that you can, because you value all your connections. So yeah, but this is the one that we manifest in the future, the King of Cups. This is the one we actually want. Someone who has a clear and open heart space. Okay? But they might be under that friendship tag. What else, please, about this person? It's a matter of timing, and I think you suspect it. Judgment with the 7 of Swords. Or they suspect it. Or that they have an internal sense of feeling attached to them. About the timing being right. Show me this, okay. Oh my goodness. Show me this Wheel of Fortune, please. Show me this Scorpio, Cancer. Show me this Wheel of Fortune, please, in between these 2. What's going on? Show me the Wheel of Fortune, please. Show me the Wheel of Fortune, please. Show me this Wheel of Fortune between the 2. What's changing? 3 of Swords. How so? What's the context? Page of Pentacles, the lack of investments hurting somebody. There will be a finality with one of these energies. Ooh, I just got a lot of thumbs down for Pisces cross watchers. Look, man, real tarot reflects real life. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. This is not a popularity contest. I'm not going to sit here for an hour and waste your fucking time. And I'm not going to waste mine either. I can have hour-long messages where, guess what? They don't end up happy, happy, joy, joy. It's such a rare thing. Some people get really close, and that's because rainbows are real, but unicorns are not. One of these connections has to end because it's causing too much pain. The idea is, which one do I invest in? And it is over the Wheel of Fortune. One of the connections has to end. Your future orientation is this King of Cups character. Again, because it should be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but someone who has a very mature sense of emotionality. Someone whom I do believe manifests you, even though they try not to, with that 7 of Swords. They try not to. They try to pull it back, and they tell themselves this is just how it is, or this is just how it's supposed to be, or it's divine timing, or the timing's not in our favor. Strong manifestation attached to this person. You know, they kind of have a hope attached to them, maybe one day. Who knows when that will be, if ever, with judgment. Because if this person is aware of judgment at all, they understand too that there may never be anything. That's why the doubt's attached to it. But yes, they pull on their energy with manifestation. And then over here, this is the cycle for whom we have yet to close. It's still open. Okay? One of these situations has to end. However, given that this is past orientation and future orientation and your oracle energy that suggests that you would love to pull your emotional warmth, the Chariot, and the Sun out of your own moon energy, that tells me which way you're leaning. And I think you do too. But that's not for me to decide. It's for you. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. We're about to see if there is any more. However, for the main connection for which you are tied, Pisces, on your baseline, it suggests you continue to show, you know, sort of normal day-to-day progress with your primary Two of Cups, okay? That's what I'm saying, all right? Can we revert? Yes, we can. We used it for this person's energy. So, yeah, it's looking like your energy is still being, there is still some confusion about the emotional balance and what your feelings mean. There you go. Show me this Two of Cups. It's still sort of a workable relationship you have. Show me this Two of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles, please. Show me this Two of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles. Two of Cups or Two of Cups, yeah, it's this person. You work with them, they work with you. Sometimes there's fighting, sometimes there's aggression. Five of Wands, okay. But we still show it everyday basic behaviors and things like that. Sometimes, yeah, there's fighting between you two, yeah. And there's still passion there. Okay, what else, please? But still you carry on. As far as I can tell, you carry on. So show me the Two of Pentacles then for the future. Okay, the Devil. You're wondering, is this it? You wonder if this is it with this person, whom you've yet to complete a cycle with. I can tell that you two fight, but you're both kind of used to it. You have your good days, you have your bad days. But in the future, I'm going to try to dig a little further on that. You're contemplating, is this all there is? We have a basic love cup between us, and we fight a lot. And I probably shouldn't have mixed feelings about this relationship. Am I right? Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I should probably be able to see more growth between us, right? Like there should be more proof of growth between us, right? Or is this where we're at? Are we stuck? Seven of Pentacles plus the Devil. That's stuck and it's not going anywhere. There's no room for growth here. There's a refusal to grow. And this confuses you. Two of Pentacles. Why aren't we growing as a couple? Financially, emotionally, or otherwise? Why are we together? Are we really not growing as people? Never mind as a couple. You and me. Me as myself, Pisces. You as you, whoever you are. Are we really not growing as individuals? Never mind together. Are we bringing out the best in each other? Are we growing up together? Are we accelerating together? Are we each other's advocates and support system and cheerleaders and all that? Are we those things? Because we seem to have a certain level of top-out energy, and that confuses me. Is this as good as it gets? I have to admit, you two have your good days, and you have your bad days. You go backwards, you go forwards. You go backwards, and I can see where that's going to lead to a territory of Seven of Pentacles. If it feels like you move forward, but then you take 2 steps back, are you still hanging out in this? Have we actually made any progress? I mean, we're not at a 5, so that's good. But have we... Why aren't we beyond 70% or something like that? You see what I'm saying? There's a question here, Two of Pentacles, surrounding the growth of your connection with this person, the one that's whom it's looking like it's a relationship value with. Okay. All right. Is this going somewhere? Is this as good as it gets? Is this all we can achieve together as people? As a couple? So on. Okay. Five of Pentacles is the overall. Let's take a look. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me. There it is again on that split. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. You have your doubts on this. You have your doubts, particularly around this question. Is this as good as it gets? What are we holding on to? Are we just holding on to each other for the sake of it? Like, what? Five of Pentacles, please, as the overall. Five of Pentacles, please. Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry, Six of Swords. How so? Some of you want to move forward into your lives in a sense of balance and justice, and that's going to mean breaking away. Okay? For some of you, it literally is a matter of relocation. Three of Cups. You wish to connect Three of Cups with an Empress, someone who means a lot to you. Okay. If you want that sense of balance and justice and fairness, you're literally going to have to move forward and break away from something that's not serving you, or it's stuck, or it's stagnant. Okay? And then you can connect with someone who is actually of some real value to you. 30 Cups to the Empress. Okay? There you go. Let me know if you're dealing with Aries. It's that working relationship there again with the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, for which you've already pulled up. You know, there's the Sun. Yep, it's going to require decisions to be made. You know, all I know is that this Wheel of Fortune, this idea that you're teetering on back and forth between one or the other, I know one of them has to come to an end. And your King of Cups, if I'm being honest with you, has a stronger future orientation, whereas this one you question heavily, more so in the future, about is this as good as it gets. We seem to fight a lot, and we lose more ground by arguing than gaining. See what I'm saying? I understand I love you, and I understand that you love me, but are we achieving much as a couple or as individuals? Five of Pentacles, you're already kind of feeling it, that breakaway, aren't you? That breakaway. And there's a sort of sigh in your mind, the Six of Swords, the mental release of the energy. Because you want to move forward into a place of justice and connecting with somebody that you actually want, the Empress. Can I see more on this Empress, please? Oh. Nine of Cups, the one that you want, just tried to pop out. Again, I'm assuming it's this person. Yeah, it's tying back to this one. The one that both of you, Seven of Swords for the both of you, so you both think about each other in that way. Seven of Swords is a lesser representation of the moon, P.S. Yeah. That's the one who you want to take a lease on life with, that chapter, that full energy. Whether or not you will, I don't know. I just see your inclination is here. More so when you heavily take into consideration, is this as good as it gets? Are we really not going to achieve any more in this lifetime? Okay. All right. Let's do some digging. I want to see this. Okay. I want to see this. It's looking like the rejection of energy. There's significant something between you and somebody. Ace of Wands, but for your part, your Ace of Wands got reduced to a Page of Wands. There's the anticipation, too. It was between the both of you. You both felt it. You both experienced it. But there's a sense of sadness here that I have to turn this away. I cannot fight for this. I cannot do this. I will not allow it. Can I say this, please? Can I get more on this? Can I get more on this? Can I get more on this person? This situation? Something more, please, for Pisces? Yeah, I know. Very strong fire energy, Knight of Wands. Very strong passion. Knight of Swords underline that. It was action for action. You both felt it spontaneously, simultaneously, and it was so hard. It was so hard, Pisces, to reject this, whatever it was, but you did it. Or at bare minimum, you reduced it to like communication only, pretty much, as Page of Wands. It took a lot out of you to turn this away, reject it, and so on. And part of you is sad that you did. It kept the anticipation and the longing going. It was unrequited fire. It was such a strong pull between someone and you and someone else, and I know you could feel it. You could feel something bigger than that, didn't you? But that was also would be, of course, a threat to your current situation. Okay, so I'm looking at a Pisces whose fire you knew would lead to water. All right, which is another reason why you wouldn't engage in it. Like 5 wands, I'm not going to engage in this. I'm not going to engage in this fight. I'm not going to engage in this battle of wills. I'm not going to throw my hat in that arena. I'm not going to compete over it. It's not going to happen because you knew it could lead to your fire and your water is attached to each other, which it is for most people. This is also, by the way, the tarot sexual magic. So the longing was there and it was strong, but that's exactly where it was kept. It was longing. 3 of Wands is not here twice. So it wasn't just you. Again, it was them. You're marrying each other. Ace of Wands for Ace of Wands. 3 of Wands for 3 of Wands. You both had a very strong sense of anticipation at each other's energies. But there wasn't any actual engagement. And part of you is sad about that. Let's be honest. Part of you is sad about that. 5 of Cups. Part of you is sad about it. But you knew that fire, as intense as it would affect your waters, and so it did. Even with minimal interaction, it still affected your waters, your emotions, because I've seen it here and I see it here. Okay, so you knew it would affect your waters, and to many respects it did. Let me know if it was a Scorpio. And it did, even though you didn't engage. There you are. So again, let me know if you're done with Scorpio. You might have some fellow Pisces. So. And it did affect you. Even though you didn't engage in it on the physical level, it still hurts you emotionally. That's how you know how impactful it was. You understand me? And also got put under your moon energy. The one you feel the pull to, the call to, the sun with, the warmth with. It's under your moon. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay. 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 Can I get more on who this person is? Oh, we're here. We're going to do it. That's the Empress. That's them. As I saw in their closing, the one that means a lot to you. Or you suspect it. Oh, as if that wasn't enough right there in the split. As if that wasn't enough. Of course, it's the Lovers. And the Empress, this one means a lot to you. Strong connection. That means it was that much harder to not engage in it, Pisces. So of course your emotions got involved. It's kind of like I'm looking at a stunned Pisces. I didn't even do that. And it still hurt me. Yeah. Yeah. Can I get more on this person, please? Lovers keeps trying to pop out. Let's just take that as it is and just assume. Okay, let's just assume. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. Spirit's like, you're not going to assume shit. You're going to take what I tell you to take. You're right. I'm sorry. Okay, let's not take anything on face value. That's my bad. I'm sorry. So there's the Lovers. Okay, that's who they are. I know it started out as a fiery something. And it felt that way. But because it could hurt you, you backed off from it. Because you were in another relationship, you backed off of it. I know it still hurt though. Part of you is sad. Even though you did the hard thing, it still hurt. Okay, so obviously it was more than just fuck around energy. This person means a lot to you. Could be done with Gemini. We have the Tower, some Scorpio there, as we've seen. The Empress, this is the one that means a lot to you. Someone that you feel that there's a productive, it goes so beyond Ace of Wands. I know that's how you two started out, okay, was marrying each other. The longing and the waiting and the wanting. But it didn't happen. Oh no. Time passed. Temperance, time passed. You might have some Sag in your chart. You might have allowed that to guide you. But you kept that wand energy, as I said, that in check. King of Wands, it wasn't for lack of feeling, baby. It wasn't for lack of feeling. Again, just in case there's any confusion, could be dealing with Scorpio. And we also have Justice, Libra. Okay. Yes. You felt the strength, so that meant it was that much harder for you to push it away, honey. It was that much harder for you to push it away. I know. I get it. I get it. I understand. And just having that little bit of engagement, even a little bit, even when you push it away, it hurt. Because it felt so strong to you, and you may not have known why, because it presented itself as an Ace of Wands. Not just you to them, but they to you. It was mutual. You know? But no. Okay, let's get more on them. I need to see more of the primary commitment energy. What's going on here? I have an idea. There's a disappointment. It's more than disappointment. It's more than that. It's a lack of growth, and that's what's bothering some Pisces somewhere. Are we really dependent on this? Are we really so dependent on each other, the money, the lifestyle? Are we really that dependent on each other? Are we so ingrained that we can't change? Are we so incapable of change that we can't ask for more, want more, to do more? Why can't we do more for ourselves and more for each other? Because I feel like if we were more of our individual selves, we'd want to do more. There's some heavy questioning here. I like it, Pisces. It's a lot of depth. You have a lot of philosophy attached to you. That's the Pisces. Like, you're asking some hard questions, and I respect that. I get that. And they're real world questions, too. I respect it. You're really trying to get in there. You've got a background in philosophy, for some of you, or music, possibly poetry. Because a part of you goes to such a deep place. You're asking such hard questions, and good. I'm glad you are. This will help you make decisions. I would like to see more of your water, but a big part of a Pisces I'm looking at has a very strong grounded practical value. So you're mixing your feeling with your real world experiences. So that's good. I'm looking at a Pisces who has a background in philosophy. Possibly psychology, music. I don't know. Your feeling is so heavily attached to your real world thoughts. As I said, that Seven of Pentacles is underlying. Again, that fucking stagnation, let me tell you. The lethargy, the Four of Cups, why aren't we on the same page? You have a dream. I'm not trying to sound cheesy, Pisces, I'm sorry, but you have a dream of your cups being more open than they are. Being more loving and reciprocated than they are. Alright, again, let me know if you're done with Pisces. Fellow Pisces, Scorpio, we have a little bit of Aquarius here. Okay. Can I, sorry, that just took me to a weird place. Your thoughts can... It's interesting. You have an interesting process. Show me what I need to see, please. I almost went down a rabbit hole there. You have a very interesting process. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please. For this, Oh, wow. I look up. I thought an hour had gone by. I was like, I'm taking this way too far. I'm not. I'm just so engaged in it. I looked up. I'm like, shit, I bet an hour's gone by. I need to wrap this up. Oh, no, it's not even 40 minutes yet. I'm so into this. Show me the world, please. Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Show me this. The connection, the world that's tying back to this Queen of Wands. Again, heavy emphasis on Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as well as Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be. Not sure. Show me more about this, please. I do see a King of Pentacles here. I'm interpreting that as you. You might have some Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in your chart. However, that could be your person as well. My point is that there's more than two people here. I just know that a cycle's still open with one of them. Okay? Alright. You. No shit. Alright, what about it? Baby, look, let's have a talk. I've saw this for you before and I'm seeing it now. It's repetition at this point. In your moon energy, your most emotional self, that's you, your power card, 8 of Cups, you are emotionally withdrawn from this cycle that has not closed. It's still open. It's reflected on your present day person. Something's changing under the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to require an investment and one thing ending. That means rejecting 3 of Swords, somebody. I got a person up here and I got a person down here. You're going to have to invest in rejecting somebody. You're going to have to invest in ending something. Okay? But when it comes to this person who has the world attached to them, you have an emotional numbness where you don't feel it. And that's under your moon. And it's funny because how you opened up with you wanting to get out of your moon energy. This is where you are with that person who you have a cycle with. And this is where you wish to be, where you deign to be, for your chariot to go into the sun. Your lovely, emotional, warm, loving waters. You want to get that out of the moon. This is where you are. This is where you want to be. Okay? It's going to require you to make hard choices. This is a choice. And if a Pisces is watching this and you can't handle the idea of a choice, I can tell you right now, this is not the reading for you. I want the choices to be made for me. I don't want to have to do any real work. That's the problem right there. Too many people watch tarot just thinking magical shit's going to happen. No. Real tarot reflects real life. And right now I'm looking at a real Pisces who has a relationship that's immediately in their presence that they're emotionally numb to, and someone else they know that they could have. There's a strong temptation element with this person, and it wasn't just sexual, it's a lot more than that. And the reason I know that, because even when you, Pisces, rejected it, it still hurt you. Because it felt so strong to you, and you probably didn't know why at the time. I would bet damn good money. And I take money seriously. And I don't have a drop of earth in my fucking chart, but let me tell you something. I take money seriously. At the time when this energy presented itself to you, you had no fucking clue how deep it went. I bet you damn good money. You had no idea it would become the Lovers. You had no idea it would be the Empress. You had no idea that it would cause such a fundamental shakeup in your energy with the Tower. I know on the surface it presented itself as wand to you, but I promise you it went deeper. So how the hell you didn't, I mean, oh my God. I mean, good job. But now you have a decision, honey, between the past and a future. And here's what that's looked like. You are examining that. What is my future with this person? Exactly. What is your future with this person? That's what you're thinking critically about. And that's why I respect it, because your process is deep, honey. Your process is deep. You got a little bit of complication on you. But I like it. I respect it. It's real world. I get it. It's sexy. Yeah, I respect thought. And I respect when people think for themselves and in the greater context of themselves. They think for themselves and the greater consequences. What if I do? What if I don't? So real tarot reflects real life. So if you're that, I want all the best and I don't want to have to do anything for it. This is not for you. It is not for you. Because I'm looking at a Pisces who is hyper aware of the fact that they're going to have to cut a connection off. That Pisces is going to have to invest over the Wheel of Fortune, literally wedged between two people. One whom they are with and whom they wish to be with. Let's make it clear. The Wheel of Fortune is smack right in the middle between these two characters. And I'm looking at a Pisces who is hyper aware that they're going to have to invest in an ending. They're going to have to cause pain. So if there's a Pisces listening to this and you can't relate to that, first of all, good, great. Check out your other placements or I'll catch you on the next one. Second, if that idea terrifies you but it fits you, then it's for you. Or perhaps you don't want to make that decision. Real tarot reflects real life. I do the real shit. Welcome to Sassy Scorpion Tarot if you're new. King of Cups. In the future orientation for that person that surrounds you. Yes, their heart space is open. And yes, they would love to manifest more with you. They would absolutely love to. But they pull it back under the Seven of Swords because they doubt judgment. They don't know if the timing will ever be right or ever in their favor. Or if it's ever going to be positive, or if a decision will ever be made. Otherwise, they rein that energy in, or they try to. I know they have strong feelings attached to you, and they'd like to pull more from you. But it's also kind of with that Seven of Judgments and judgment. This person I'm looking at, they kind of have the energy of it's not my place. I would like to, I would love to, but it's not my place. You know, and I can relate to that. I can. I get where that's coming from. It does come down to the Pisces I'm looking at today. Now, if it's reversal, it's reversal. If the Pisces like it's them that has to, then it's fucking them. Okay? Collective reading, collective application. Reverse energies as it applies. Now, for the primary connection, which is tying back here. I'm looking at a Pisces. You've got some deep thought process here. And the biggest question is this as much as I can grow with you? Is this as much as I can look forward to within myself and within us and within you? Are we tied to each other for the wrong reasons? And it's very individualized. It's single-sided, which I think is interesting. I think that's interesting. You're doing your own moon work energy first. You're asking yourself the critical questions. Your person, however, I have to admit, they do seem to be content to carry on as usual. This is what they know, and that's exactly what you have a problem with. And that's why it feels so internal to you, Pisces. They're happy to continue on. It's like we lose ground, we gain ground. Like that Five of Wands and Six of Wands, that leaves little room for gaining ground. Like I said, you take one step forward, you take another step back. So that's why you two aren't really adding up very well in terms of your energies, and that's what you seem to be aware of. I don't see much change on their part. You both reflect back a basic Two of Cups with each other. Basic Two of Cups with each other. This other person's racking up Lovers and Tower, and the Empress, I know, was hugely impactful on you. I know it was. But you're asking yourself the critical questions. Your overall still suggests that you have to do the hard thing. And there's a sort of mental sigh in you with that Six of Swords. I got to do the right thing with justice. I got to do the right thing. I have to break ties with somebody. And I see your energy literally connecting with the Empress, the one who ties back here. Three of Cups to the Empress. Also that Seven of Swords to that person. The Fool. It's scary taking a risk, isn't it? Yes, indeed. But you want to. Again, tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. You're doing a lot of heavy lifting. You're very aware of the fact that one of the connections needs to be let go. I see which way, energetically speaking, you are leaning. You're asking yourself a lot of hard questions. And here's what I don't really care for. This just might be your process, Pisces. I might be looking at very complicated Pisces. But this just might be your process, but for some reason it's coming across as single-sided. Why are you doing the heavy lifting in terms of philosophizing your relationship here? Why does it just feel like it's you that's contemplating these things? Ask yourself that. Exactly. Why is it just you thinking about this? The growth, Seven of Pentacles, of this relationship and connection, and why are we so fundamentally attached to it with the devil energy, and for what reasons? Why is it you thinking about it and not your other person? That's single-sided. Your person seems to be content with this push-pull thing. So why aren't they joining you in these deep thoughts? Because you already know. They're content to stay at a certain place. But that doesn't mean you are. You're not the only one who took a philosophy course. No, it's they're not participating with you in those big thoughts because they are content to be where they are, and that's why you're thinking about it so critically. I see which way your energy's leaning, very much so. It's in your overview as well as your future orientation. Okay. Yeah. Fucking 3 semesters of philosophy. You know what? Because it is, my background is in psychology and counseling. So with that comes a lot of courses in philosophy. And I tell you what, I only gravitated towards one philosopher because it was, at the end of the day, the only one that made any fucking sense to me. And that was Aristotle. He's the only guy after all the blah, blah, blah that made any sense to me. It's like, you know what, Aristotle, he makes sense. Everybody else is like, Jesus. And I will admit, I was partial to Nietzsche. I am partial to Nietzsche. He's just got that weird sort of dark vibe that I understand. From the Scorpio point of view, I love me some Nietzsche, but I tell you what, my main guy is Aristotle. Aristotle had it right. He had a very simple philosophy. Keep it here, bro. Keep it here. He goes, never go too far in any one direction. It's all about the balance. At the end of the day, you are either balanced or you're not. And I'm like, he's brilliant. But that's me. You let me know who your favorite... I do have a soft spot for Nietzsche, though. I get him. I get his weirdness. Okay. Now you know a little bit more about your anti-sassy. Okay, let's do some critical time frames. Everybody gets some of my nonsense, honey. This week it's your turn. There you go. All right, show me what I need to see, please. Yeah, I know. And that's what's on some of your minds, too, is that ending. It's critical. You understand. Show me some of that time frames, please. Some of that time frames, please. But for some of you, it's not philosophy, though. I have to insist upon this. Some of you have emotional depths, and it's involved in something to do with like that, or psychology, or again, music. I keep coming back to that. Show me time frames, please. Those big emotions, those big thoughts, they ground you into real life. Show me what I need to see, please. Yes, I see which way your energy's leaning. It has yet to happen yet. However, heavy references to 10, that just might be incidental. I feel like everybody's pulling up October references. I don't know why, but a lot of shit's going down in October. For some of you, March might be a critical time frame as well, as including your Piscean season, which is coming up, which is after the season of Aquarius. So, yeah, just you know when your birthday is. Okay, your birthday season might be critical for some of you, particularly where understanding that emotional gap is concerned. If you have Cancer in your chart, I strongly suggest you use it and get more in touch with that sense of forward momentum. I need to emotionally release. Because Pisces, you can get so used to keeping shit to yourself. Okay, you can, you can. We all have pros and cons. That's one of your cons, is that you get so used to keeping shit to yourself because it's so private to you, and I get that, but sometimes you got to take that stuff externally, honey. So wherever it is your inclination is to move towards, the one that you feel you have to bury under your moon is exactly where your inclination lies. Okay. All right, can I get some critical time frames, please? Trust the instinct, baby. You are blessed with so much of it. You truly are. Everybody thinks Scorpio's the king and queen of intuition. It's actually you. You do keep that in mind, yes? You're the one that is meant to be the most intuitive of all the water signs. Trust that. All right. What's going on, please? Critical dates, please. I need critical dates. Okay. For some of you, April might be significant, particularly we're understanding your season, of course, as well as April might be some very critical emotional experiences for you, particularly with understanding your emotionality or rather your lack of it. Okay, what else, please? Some of you already know, like you know now. This is not a surprise to you at all, and you've already started taking steps. Okay? It's an eye. You're keeping an eye for critical, like you already know, like all of this. Some of you, we're on different timelines. Some of you are back here, some of you are over here. It just depends. But some of you are keeping exactly that, your eye on the situation. But yeah, there's going to be critical decision making this year and judgment. Okay, Page of Swords, King of Swords. You're keeping your most critical eye, your most analytical eye on the situation and looking for the correct timing. Okay, we're going to graduate from a Page of Swords to a King of Swords into Judgment. So this is decision making right here. Very strong. And it goes from here to the graduation of it, Judgment. A final decision will be made. Correct. Ace of Swords, underline that. Okay, for some of you, okay. And for some of you, like I said, you'll be taking that Fool's Journey over here in October. You might be opening your energy up more in just generally a couple weeks. Okay, starting the process. That's for some of you, not all of you. Moving that emotional energy forward. Good, I'm glad to see that. This is the Tarot. Oh, Dark Tarot. It's pretty, you know what, it's one of my favorites. You think I'd remember the name of it. It's the Dark Tarot, just put it that way. King of Pentacles, again, confirmation that this is either your person, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or this is you. You know, King of Cups, underline. Yeah. September, October for some of you. But there might be some critical information that you are going to be gaining in the next couple of weeks. I don't know where that's coming from, but there's something you're keeping your eye out for, something for you to understand over the next couple of weeks in relation to one of these connections. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's looking like you're in an information gathering stage, but there will be a decision made this year in regards to one of these connections. Until then, the timing's not right. You're putting it off. I don't know what information you are critically gathering, but it feels like it's something you need to know before you can do anything else. Three of Pentacles, March, April for some of you. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this wasn't too rough, Pisces. Like I said, I typically don't read more than 2 energies. I don't know if you noticed how much court energy was on this table today, not to mention the Empress twice. Yeah, there's definitely more than 2 people here. You know, I don't automatically reduce it. As soon as I see multiple court cards, I'm just like, how many people are you dating? That's not possible. Sometimes, like for instance, say for myself, I'll pull up multiple court cards all the time. It depends on what mask I have to wear for the day. Okay. Okay, does that make sense? So often when we see multiple figures like that, they can represent somebody's personality. The main person, the Pisces who I see tied to, pulls up a Queen of Wands as well as a Queen of Swords. So that might be 2 aspects of both their personalities. You see what I'm saying? Or perhaps they're a combination fire-air sign. I don't know. But I know that they're the same fucking person. This King of Cups is the only one who's very distinct from that. See what I'm saying? It just depends, man. It just depends. I've been reading tarot a long time. Trust me, it makes sense to me. And besides, it either resonates with you or it don't. And if it does, you feel free to comment as you wish. Okay. Owl, of course. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, of course. Zombie. Now, that's never a good thing when I pull this guy. This is never a good thing when we pull zombie. That's doing the same shit over and over again. And that's exactly, again, what I will point out. Are we really doing the same shit over and over again? Not accumulating anything different, and we're really not growing as people. Either experiences or finances or real world value between us or in the connection. Are we really doing the same shit? Nothing changing, nothing growing. Exactly. Very good, very good. Good. Telling you, Pisces. Yeah, 2 cats. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. One is very feminine, though. Very feminine intuition here. Somebody has large eyes, or their eyes are very attractive. You might have a couple of cats, but one of these cats is feminine. Feminine intuition. They have large eyes. Something about the attractiveness of somebody's eyes. Something like that. Okay, we have the heart with the infinity loop running through it. Yeah. Right there. That connection's not going anywhere. LQG. Oh, Two G's. I'm pulling up doubles, and it's really starting to irritate me at this point because it's like, it's the emphasis is on that letter. I'm telling you what, I will get the most obscure doubles, but this isn't terribly obscure. It's two G's now. Yeah, we're okay. LQG, that's the first one. I'll get to that. Oh, there it is. Two G's and an E. I'm getting doubles all the time. Clouds, head in the cloud, the sign of fantasy. It's time to get out of the clouds and into reality. Yes, again, the recognition of your energy there. Time to make a decision. Yes, the shell, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, of course. If you have some Sag in your chart, you're going to want to use it. This is the representation of their arrow or the archer. Some of you might be into hunting. That's not quite right, but I'm throwing it out there. And it's also the representation of Cupid's arrow. I almost always default to Sag when I see that, but yeah, it's meant to be the representation of Cupid's arrow. So, okay, and then that's you. That's you, honey. Fish. That's you. Could be dealing with a fellow Pisces. Okay. No. Okay, just a little more. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. No. What is this? Okay, now I'm getting irritated. This is the third time I've pulled the Eiffel fucking Tower. What? Excuse my language, but do you like how I said that? Eiffel fucking Tower. It's annoying to me at this point because I have yet to have enough people chime in the comments to tell me why I'm seeing this so much. But it could be that you're in France, don't get me wrong, but there's this idea of Paris or France, and it's really starting to irritate me at this point because I need more reference to it. Yes, the height of romanticism, which again would be this person, I get that. Very strong feelings. It's very strong foundation. It's an amazing structure. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world, yes. Oh. You want to see, somebody wants to see this monument, this living testament to human will and ingenuity with that other person. I want to see it with you. Maybe you both like to travel. Something like that. I don't know, fuck, honey. I don't know. Perhaps you take a trip with this person to Paris, or you want to get married in France. I don't know. But it's, I want to see that with you. It's great. Spatula. Somebody loves to cook. Yes. And the infinity loop. This has been going on a long time. Double infinity. It's not just you. It's not just them. It's the both of you. Okay. Pisces, I hope this was helpful to you. You chime in as you see fit. Like I said, I like people to speak their own truth, to come forward. I'm not into coaxing or pulling out. People should be able to speak for themselves with their own accord. So that's a rule I live by. And it's a fundamental rule I live by. You know, I don't tease or coax people out. It's speak for yourself. Okay? So if you can understand or relate to this, you do you. You speak up, or you don't fucking have to. Pisces, take care. Be well.